The Franco Spanish War. This war took place in the great year of 1635. France was feeling hugged, but not in a good way. They were being surrounded by their two greatest enemies, the Habsburgs, which were the Germans, and Spain. This was known as the Habsburg encirclement. It didn't help that Sweden, one of France's biggest allies, was getting crushed by the Habsburgs in a separate war. France's temper was quickly rising. It was all too much. France decided to declare war on Spain. France started off well by attacking Belgium, which was being occupied by Spain at the time. This was the Battle of Les Savines. The Spanish were caught off guard, and the French were able to win that battle. But the Spanish quickly responded, launching a round of lightning attacks into France in 1636. It was so successful that France had to abandon Paris. Things were looking good for Spain and bad for France, when suddenly Portugal decided to fight for their independence against Spain. This allowed France to get back in the war and push Spain back to the original border and then some more. Things were going great for France and the momentum was strong. With the momentum, the French entered the Battle of Rocroi and dominated. It was a huge win for France, and even the Habsburgs dropped out of the war. France had it going, multiple battle victories, the opponent's allies dropping out, and Spain's got Portuguese problems. But then, France got hit with a civil war between their monarchs and the nobility. Lucky for them, Spain was dealing with their own problems. So, nothing happened for 3 years. And then, out of nowhere, England joins the war alongside France. England joined the war for economic reasons, by hoping to steal all of Spain's colonies by helping France in the war. The next battle was the most important one of all, the First Battle of Dunkirk. England and France were able to push forward, and their combined force was too much for the Spanish to handle. It was a huge victory for France and England. Eventually, Spain surrendered. The Treaty of Pyrenees was agreed upon to end the war. In the end, France gained territories to the north, Spain was weakened, which allowed England to win a later war. England gained a bunch of colonies, like they had intended to, and Portugal regained its independence. Just in case you guys are curious, here's the setup, which I used to film this awesome movie. So, set up, gotta balance the phone here, phone goes here, the overhead, just notebook to counterbalance, laptop for reference, markers, paper notes, lights, folders. So that's the setup, pretty simple.